Motivated and inspired. Thanks for all your prayers, folks. The Hangout is now live and on air. It's Bob Spiro here, up from Whitensville, Mass. And it's an honor and privilege this evening to be sharing with you more information about X-Fuse, if you will, with our lead flagship product, the let's assume a cafe, you might ask. By the time we're through, we're going to answer all of your questions for you this evening. You know, I've got 24 plus years of experience in this industry, and the thing I love the most about this industry is the freedom it offers you. Unfortunately, and not to mention the incredible health benefits of these products. I just spent the better portion of the last week in rehab with my fiance. I mean, she had an epidemic, an episode with a very mild stroke, but we quadrupled their dosage with several, actually all of our products that we're using, and with a little exercise. It's been like 6 days now. She's looking to return to normal life, which is just a miracle thanks to all your prayers and blessings. But I'm just so excited, and it's not just me that shares the excitement to see. This is real live, if you will, coming at you from my home office, where we can invite the masses so you can learn the message of great health and opportunity with our company. I'm going to introduce you next to the person I'd like to have come out with us this evening. This is a young lady who's distinguished herself last year as becoming the Recruiter of the Year, if you will. So pay attention to what this young lady has to say. She's an awesome person, a great team leader, and one of the X-Fuse super rock stars. Christina, say a few words for the folks before getting started here.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Bob, for having me on here. Always enjoy doing this, and looking forward to our future here with X-Fuse. So much exciting stuff that we've got happening here. I've been in the industry of network marketing now for about 6 years, and X-Fuse is, gosh, by far the best company, best opportunity, most phenomenal product line, and you know, amazing compensation plan that I've ever seen. And I just absolutely love working for a company that really focuses on providing the body with the nutrients it needs to live optimally. And love that we are leading with a coffee product. Coffee market is, huge. It's the second to oil, and 83% of Americans drink coffee. Every time you go out and ask somebody, do you drink coffee? 83% of the time you're going to get a yes. And gosh, we have some other phenomenal products, but like Eddie always says, if you go and ask 100 people in the mall, if you take liquid nutritional supplements, you're not really going to get a very, very big percentage. You go and ask 100 people in the mall if they drink coffee, 83% of the time they're going to say yes. So we've got, really a product that has a huge and expanding market, and excited to have an opportunity to have this type of product, because it's really a door opener for everything else that we have to get people on our products. My personal testimony with these products, I was actually diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis a couple years ago, had joint pain in literally every single one of my joints, and the doctors wanted to put me on medications, and I just, for me, the side effects were worse than the drugs itself, and tried other products from other health companies, and it was more like putting a Band-Aid on it. It just never really fully worked. And after a few weeks of just getting on the X-Fuse products, I have had, knock on wood, no more joint pain at all, which is completely awesome. It's really helped with my inflammation. I love their performance and the focus. Both of them are just phenomenal products. And, absolutely love the opportunity we have here. Bob, I'll go ahead and give it back to you.
Thank you so much, for your input there, Christina. It's so true. What we have to offer people is so special, and this young lady here has mastered prospecting, through Craigslist and using the app and using technology. I mean, I can see at least 10,000 people joining through this media we call the X-Fuse Wellness Revolution. And one of the gentlemen who's spearheading this epidemic, 8-year-old a debt-free, rock-solid company relaunching back here with virtually nobody has a clue who we are, what we really have to offer. Let me bring out my good friend and business partner, Gio Pizzo. Gio, say a few words to the folks.
Hi everybody, and thanks Bob for having me here. And I too enjoy doing this with you, each Tuesday. And it's a great place to bring a lot of people to find out about XFuse International and what we're actually doing. I agree with what Christina was talking about. We definitely have an amazing timing story. I call it a backwards story. You got an 8-year-old company debt-free doing 40 million a year with less than 0.5% of North America that even knows about us. So it's like ground floor without the risk factor, and you got 8 out of 10 people use our product already. I mean, it's just an easy conversation. So it's all about sharing. It's not about selling. Yeah, I mean, it might be a sales element to it, but it's really about sharing about what we've got. And we have a really unique situation. This company is doing it the right way. They've been doing it the right way for 8 years. I've been with them for a year now. Everything that they've said they were going to do, they've done and then some. And we don't have to worry about the people at the top crumbling on us like other companies do or getting greedy or that kind of thing. We don't have that kind of climate. The culture is amazing. We all work together, side by side. It doesn't matter where we are in the organization. We help each other. Because we believe that it comes back in abundance, and it does. But we have Eddie Freeman, the #1 guy in the company, who's been a tremendous help for us, and to you, Bob. And he helps us with whatever we need. And the guy's a 7-figure earner. He knows the business inside out. And we have an amazing team of leaders that just ranked up again today. Moved up the ladder. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But you know what, Bob? I'm excited to be here. I love this company. The products are off the chart. They're just great. And you can see what they're doing for Sharon. I mean, that's right there in your home. You get it, So back to you, Bob, but thanks for having me.
Hey, I've dropped about 10 or 12 pounds since the winter ended. My pants are starting to get loose because I'm out running again, 4 to 6 kilometers, at least 3 or 4 times a week, and back into the regimen of using the recommended exercise routine. So it makes a big difference. I'm going to be 67 pretty soon, but I feel like I'm in my 40s and blessed to be drug-free. If you're on no meds, that doesn't even require anything. I don't have allergies anymore, and I'm in probably the best shape that I've been since I left high school. I mean, I played high school baseball and football through college, but that was a long, long time ago. And I remember I went up to like 200 pounds, and my knees weren't feeling too good. And that was when I was first introduced to good nutrition about 24 years ago. And it's what's really so important to people is their health, if you will. So what we're talking about tonight specifically is the healthy coffee biz. Thanks so much, Gio. Thanks so much, Christina, for your time this evening. I got a very exciting presentation to share with you, which I'll get. Let me see. I'm going to go on a screen share here. Whoop! I got to go on a screen share here, and what you should see first off is the Healthy Coffee Biz. It's the company. These are the corporate offices down in Palm Beach Gardens, and we'll all be down there again in October at the Fall Diamond Boot Camp, if you will. So it's important to know the people who are at the helm. Don Cotton was the co-founder and CEO with his brother, master distributor Rick. These guys are accessible for 3 ways. They come on to our conference calls. They do hangouts with us. Paul Mars works out with us, on the phone and in person here through this Google Hangout experience, where you can see firsthand real people having real results on the products and real people making real money with our Healthy Coffee Biz. And we'll explain a little bit more about what's going on. Michael Seymour sat at a corner office in Morgan Stanley for 15 years before he came to work for us, and now we got an 8-year-old debt-free company. Paul Morris has more network marketing experience than the age of most people watching this Hangout. Over 52 years of experience, made millions, and was retired. But when he saw and tasted our product back when they got started, well, he actually put his money where his mouth is, became a co-owner. So Rick was off on a mission, helping children, feeding, clothing, health, educating children, if you will, orphans, if you will. So the purpose of the company is to feed the children, okay? Because the children are the future of the world. So he sold his brother on the dream. Don got out of corporate, and they formed the company with the mission of helping children, if you will, and at the same time providing what's going down in history to position us as the leader in extraction fusion technology, which makes our products in a category of their own. Now, while we're a young company, we launched in 2008 here in Palm Beach Gardens. The company didn't take off in the States as it did in Japan, where most of our contacts came, and through the East, in Singapore, Taiwan, Australia. We're just getting started in Canada, Mexico, Macau, New Zealand, Malaysia, Thailand, Japan. There's many millionaires that have been promoted. No income claims intended, but the same thing is going to happen here as we've put our focus in North America and Hong Kong, if you will. Eventually, we'll be in 100 or more countries, and there'll be a billion-dollar company here because, first off, we know you've come to learn about the healthy coffee biz and how not only can you get incredible coffee, unheard of in quality, tastes great, and not only that, you get your coffee free, help enough people get their coffee free, and guess what? You're going to start making some good, healthy coffee money, if you will. Let's take a look at the facts here, folks. It's the most consumed beverage here after water. It's the largest traded commodity on the market after oil. Let's face it, 500 billion cups are consumed daily in the U.S., 400 billion, that's B as in boy, worldwide, okay? Coffee just became available in Japan, by the way. More than 80% of the population over age 18 drink coffee every day, and millions will pay, can you imagine that, up to $4 per cup and drink 3 to 5 cups per day? I mean, who would have ever imagined Starbucks could have elevated the expectation and price for a coffee experience? If they don't throw their coffee out in an hour, it goes rancid, okay? And people are paying $3 or $4 a day per cup. That's incredible. You see, let's look at it. Starbucks, 3% of the market today paying $3 to $5 a cup. They set the pace for the value of a good cup of coffee. Well, what if you could get it delivered for less than $1 a cup? Okay, McAfee, the face of McDonald's, where they now sell more, they make more revenue selling coffee than they do flipping hamburgers. Subway, they have the Seattle's best coffee. BK Joe, the iced mocha, $2.95. Would you like a cheeseburger with that? And then even Dunkin' Donuts, America runs on Dunkin'. It's now a coffee cup. It's not a donut anymore. They changed their marketing and their logo. Well, let's face it, coffee is big business. Let's understand something. For many, coffee is not a luxury. It's a necessity. 8 out of 10 adults consume it every day. 500 million cups a day consumed in the U.S., and the average person will spend $128 to $277 per month just for coffee. That's the #1 sales in most fast food restaurants, where sales were up 20% in coffee last year alone. I mean, that's a big clue, folks, and I'm sure you could find better places to spend that money. Okay? Well, here, the greatest healthy coffee business with 100% satisfaction. We start off with the greatest tasting gourmet blend of Ethiopian Arabica beans, the finest available. Phytonutrient rich in real Ganodermal mushroom extract. They cold press the coffee, they add green coffee that's cold pressed, and then they have a very strong coffee concentrate, that they add the extracts, okay? To that they add liquid coffee with raspberry ketones, Garcinia cambrosia, and green coffee bean extract. You know, this unique patented delivery system, you see it in a gel mousse type can. When you open the top of the can, all the coffee concentrate is in a sealed pouch inside the can. So when you release the pressure on the can, the coffee is delivered instantly, but it's fresh brewed because it's never touched air since it was brewed and sealed in the pouch inside the can. That's a revolutionary patented technology where you can deliver the greatest tasting healthy coffee anywheres, anytime, with just the squeeze of a little button. Carry it around with you, hot or cold. Okay, so that's where it is. And by the way, did I say it's USDA certified organic, kosher, it's gluten free, no GMO. Just thought you might like to know. And as a side effect of drinking coffee, you could actually lose weight. Imagine that. And it's good for you. Just Google Ganoderma mushroom extract. There's 3 types of Ganoderma mushroom extract in here. So we're looking at buying 3 cups, I should say a cup of coffee a day, $3, 33 cents a cup. That's $100 per month. Okay? 30 cups of coffee. So you get 30 cups of delicious gourmet coffee delivered instantly, $24.97. Now, which way makes more sense to you? Spend $100, have to get dressed up or undressed if you will. If it's really hot, you put your t-shirt and sneakers on and amble out in that hot, muggy weather. Or you can just stay home and put a squirt in your cup, hot or cold. Or if you have to go to work, you take it with you and you squeeze it into hot or cold water when you're ready for it. All right, so you don't have to brew a pot of coffee and throw half of it out because after a while it just doesn't taste as when it's fresh brewed. So what if you could deliver fresh brewed coffee instantly? And it's like I said, with shipping and handling, it's less than $1 a serving. So what happens is, what if you could offer these millions of people who drink coffee in all these out of the way places a better choice for a better price and earn a residual income stream from every cup of coffee that they drink? Raise your hand if that is something of interest to you, because here's where it starts. We've got the healthy coffee. That's a $125 billion industry. We're tapped into the home-based business industry, another $155 billion industry, as people clamor to learn how they can start a home-based business. And some people want to learn how to have a business on the internet. The weight loss industry is pretty huge, if you ask me. Don't ask me. Let's look at the statistics. 1 out of 3 people is obese. The second out of the third person is overweight, and that third person would always like to live longer, feel better, and be in the best shape possible. I mean, why should you use the same supplements that world-class athletes use, like Justin Gatlin, the world's fastest 100-yard dasher? It's not his first time around, if you will. Health and wellness, $600 billion industry. Well, guess what? In addition to that, functional foods, those energy drinks. Well, what if there was a natural, healthy solution? And that's the core of our business. It starts with the coffee industry because so many people drink coffee, but it's a hybrid because we offer so much more than just coffee. In the classic food industry, we're the first company to combine all 7 superfoods. Each of these were the staple of individual companies. However, they all made it from concentrate, not extract. We are X-Fuse, the pioneer in extraction fusion technology. They took the ACI, and it's funny because everybody says, well, we got the best juice. Well, guess what? We've got the best and the only 7-in-1, okay, from extract, okay? ACI, you've all heard of that. Goji, we've got the printouts and the benefits. That's in another report. Everybody knows about noni, but everybody that knows it doesn't taste so good by itself. Mangosteen, that's a very famous company, was built on that. GAC, if you will, is just an amazing fruit with 70 times the lycopene of tomatoes, and I don't know, 24 times the beta carotene that carrots have. See, buckthorn is another superfood. Fucadin, well, you may not know that, but that's brown seaweed, and that's powerful, powerful stuff. So that's the classic 7-in-1, and the Focus, which is the most powerful product, helps you think better. It's incredible. This is the product that these two products are what my wife had, and I attribute this to her speedy recovery from her stroke. Was the Focus. They add Yamabushi mushroom, helps you thinking. Periwinkle, a very strong vasodilator to help your circulation. And Dokugami, it's 12 cures. It's poison killer. These products, while I can't make any health claims, are used in oncology clinics in Japan today with renowned benefits. So focus. You want to think better, live longer, be smarter. Get on a daily regimen of focus, and also take the Pro. It's the best healer on the planet. Anybody have stress in their life? Whether it's physical stress because you're working out, you want to get in better shape, or you're trying to lose some weight, just getting into an exercise regime, or you just happen to be Justin Gatlin, in addition to our Greenzilla, but he swears by the Pro and the Focus, and so don't his coaches. Got them on videos claiming the same, because these are the raw nutrients that give you the edge in physical and personal endurance, mental and physical. The Pro has Eleutherococcus and astragalus in it that helps your body deal and your mind deal with stress. So raise your hand if you have stress. Keep it up if you'd like to do something about it. Here's a healthy choice. Take 3/4 to 1.5 ounces of each on a daily basis of the Classic and the Focus. Have the Focus first thing in the morning. Get your body up and running, and then do your workout, your day, and then relax with some Pro for restorative purposes. And then, whether you want to lose weight or build lean muscle, have a Shapeaway shake, either as a breakfast or a meal for lunch, or as a snack in between. It's absolutely delicious. And to help burn more fat, take one of our metabolic energizers. And by the way, you got to eat a meal anyway. It's like about $2 a serving for a can of this. It's absolutely delicious. It's gluten-free, low glycemic, digestive enzymes, 20 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and it's got prebiotics and probiotics. And there's a comparison of the Shapeaway with everyone else's. But Healthy Coffee Biz introducing teens overdosing on synthetic caffeine and sugar. We've all seen all these people being taken to the hospital, and autopsies and seizures associated with well-known energy drinks. Too much sugar, too much caffeine, and the kids can have access to it, and they don't know when to stop drinking them. And what happens is their system's overloaded. They wind up in the hospital. So Healthy Coffee Business, proud to introduce our Greenzilla. It's green tea, helps oxidize fat, okay? In addition to that, it's got a ton of other great nutrients in it to help suppress your appetite, increase your energy, improve your endurance, reduce body aches, improve memory and brain function. I won't go running without my Greenzilla. I have several glasses of this every day because it keeps you hydrated, makes water taste better, helps water get to where it needs to go, and it makes it taste great so you don't mind drinking water. I love drinking my Greenzilla because it gives me the energy so I can go out and exercise. And that's run 4 to 6 kilometers, several times a week. Excuse me for a second while I just have a swig. Now, here's where we are with the Healthy Coffee Biz. You got an 8-year-old, rock-solid, debt-free company, about $40 million. okay, which is what we consider critical mass. And when they relaunched back into the States here just about a year ago, they hadn't found the leadership. Now things are clicking over the last 90 days or so. People are showing up and realizing exactly what it is that we have. We'll have this momentum run as we get to $1 billion over the next several years, and the company goes 10, 20, 50 fold to where it is today. With only several thousand members today on the team here in the USA, and Canada just about to open up. That spells opportunity, like you read about for anybody that goes to work here. Let me tell you a little bit about how the money works here with the Healthy Coffee Biz. You'll get started with a VIP pack at the top if you want to max out the comp plan and get the maximum commissions and overrides on your team. It actually has over an extra 22. It actually has 40 customer virtuals, so it total pack value is $2,250, and it comes with 900 business builder points. Helps you advance up the pay ranks quicker and earn more commissions. The most popular, and plus just add to that, a $60 membership for your back office and website, and access to the virtual app, if you will, to exchange information about your business. We'll talk more about that in a second. Most people will start with the $4.99 professional pack. It's got 20 customer virtuals. It actually has $1,150 in value. Comes with 300 business builder points. And why it's important to do that is because you want to become a Pro 300 in your first week. 2 weeks top, because you'll get an extra 2,000 Ben's bucks. Okay, we'll show you how you can make $2,450 in your first week simply by signing up with the Pro Pack and getting 2 other people to do the same thing, and then duplicate that process. Otherwise, get started with the Builder Pack. It's only $239. You don't get as many of the products. It's 100 points. The pack has $600 in value with 10 customer virtuals. What that is samples that you can give away to your prospects to build your business. A very generous company. I've never been with a company that's better positioned, not only to help you, show you about a disappearing auto ship. It's get 4 and pay no more. We were just delivered $247 worth of products free. Sharon and I, it was like $12 or $13. We had to pay the shipping and handling. But the Pro Pack is where you want to start as the minimum. If you want to make the most money, don't deny yourself the VIP pack. Doesn't matter how to us how you get started. It matters to you how much commissions you want to earn, if you will. So let's see. I just need to do that, and we can be on our way here. So here's what happens when you join our Healthy Coffee Biz. Getting down to sharing with you how does the money flow. You sign up in the Healthy Coffee Biz, and you introduce Annie to the coffee. This is before you go out and sponsor any reps, if you will. You have one new customer, and you'll earn approximately $13 in monthly commissions from that one recurring customer. Now, what you're going to do is help Annie go out and get her 4 customers, Brett and Eric and Josh and Sue, because they drink coffee. They'd rather pay $1 than $4 or $3 out in the store. And they think having some raspberry ketones, some green coffee, Garcinia cambrosians, some of the Reiki mushrooms, the Ganoderma mushrooms in their coffee, having healthy coffee, which is far better for you. And it's absolutely delicious. You don't need cream or sugar in it. I just drink it straight up, or maybe half a dash of sugar once in a while. But it's good in the morning hot. I drink it in the evening cold. I might add some Zilla to it. So they're going to want their free coffee too. So by the time Annie's still getting her coffee free, she's not a distributor. She's just a customer. You get the overrides from Brett and Eric and Josh and Sue. That's an additional $65 from them. Okay, so they're going to go out and do the same thing when they're each going to get their 4 customers, and that'll add an additional $273 monthly residual. and you're going to help them get their 4 customers. That'll add $1,105 monthly residual. And why wouldn't they want to go out and get their 4 customers? And the company will pay all these people or send them all their coffee every month free as this continues to grow. Okay, and that's by that point in time, this is a pretty full-time income for most people. And that's an illustration. If you only help one person, get on your coffee and help them get their 4. Okay, what if you got 3 or 4 more to do the same thing? Can you see how lucrative this business is just from getting customers? Okay, now what happens is you sign up members and they get their and they decide they're going to take the business seriously. They'll come in with a builder pack, and it pays 25% of the 300 BV as a pay setter bonus. When someone upgrades to the Pro Builder pack, the $500 pack, 600 BV pays 150, if you will, and the VIP pack has 900 BV. It pays 2.25, if you will. And the nice thing about this is there's commissions paid on the second, third, and fourth level of that bonus as well. So very lucrative comp plan. And as you sign up customers, you got to put one on the A team, one on the B team. So your first person comes here, Bonnie goes on your A team, Beth goes on your B team. Now, this is not a binary. This is one part of the comp plan. It's got an upfront unilevel, if you will. You get your enrollers bonus. It's got a coded bonus. And then they put everybody into a binary that you're going to earn 10% of your week or late on a weekly basis. So just assuming you're only putting 2 people in on a monthly basis at the end of your first year, you could potentially have 4,000 people on your team. Well, we're looking at putting 10,000 in next year using this platform and technology as the leaders assemble and understand what it is that we do and how we do it. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So you're going to make 10% of your week or late on a weekly basis. The binary cycler bonus in this illustration, if you had 10,000 BV at the end of the week on your power leg or your bigger leg, and you had 9,000 BV on your weaker leg, you'd earn 10% of that 900 of that 9,000 or $900. Now, this 900 BV came because you signed up 10 people, okay, with that $1,500 package, 900 points. You would earn 9 of those bonuses of 225. That's an additional 2,250. So that's 10 packs at 225 a pack. That's 2,250 plus 900. That's $3,100. That's a pretty good week. Raise your hand if you think that's a pretty good week. And all you did was sign up 10 people with the VIP pack. And they'll do it because you signed up with the VIP pack. And that doesn't even count the coded bonus, okay? Healthy coffee bonus, that's the slide we just took a look at. Now what you got is you got your the director check matching bonus for 8 generations, not 8 levels, but 8 generations of director check match. This is how Eddie Freeman makes most of his money on his power leg, where most people make none of their money in a traditional binary. That's what is so unique, refreshing, and exclusive about XFuse when you understand this comp plan. But there's no limit to how many people you can enroll and help get to director. So Brett cuts a check for 10 grand, Betsy 12 grand, Bob 6 grand, Ben 3 grand, depending upon what your pin level is. It's how many generations down of the director check match, and it's generally about 15%, if you will. So that's an additional sizable extra check that our leaders are entitled to, okay? And then you've got this coded bonus on all the packs, all right? When you're a bronze, and you enroll a builder, you're going to get 5%. If you're a pro, you get 10%. As a VIP, you get 15%. That's, a coded bonus on top of the original commissions. And as you increase in rank, it's paid as well in depth. Once again, coded bonuses, it's one of the benefits of with a former Exxon, Excel Communications. They paid millions on just a coded bonus. This is one of several ways that our leaders get paid. Not to mention, as I told you, we're going to collect Ben's bucks until you have enough money to have up to a $5,000 down payment for a car, and then, if you will, $1,000 a month or more for your vehicle. Okay, and in addition to that, there's a 1% global ambassador pool. My God, there's more money on the table than you have any imagination. Unless you got experience and you understand here, this is not a complete training on the comp plan. This is just to show you how Eddie Freeman makes his 7 figures, if you will. Now, how are you going to share this and make money doing it if you're just brand new? Just take a look at your phone. In everybody's phone, you've got emails, you've got phone numbers, you've got text and ways of getting in touch with people. So the concept here is share this with 2 people a day, whether it's coffee, whether it's one of the juice products, whether it's our transformation program to the 2/3 of people who need to lose weight, or the 98% of other people who are interested in making money. Use the app on your iPhone or your iPad or your Android. If you don't have one, get one. It's a tax deduction that you can't afford not to be with. They have very attractive programs. For like $20 a month, they'll actually give you a brand new iPhone 6. Okay, if you don't have the $200 to get one by committing to a program or a plan, that's a minimum investment just to have access to this technology, because there's nothing like it on the market. So you put people's contacts out of your phone into this app, and it invites them to come and look at information. Matter of fact, you can invite them to come to the next Wellness Revolution. And when they come and they get excited, they learn, they sign up, they're under you, they're part of your team, they're part of our team. We do this for you on a regular basis. And we're the first company to launch this. Now, let me ask you a question. I know what you're thinking, because 83% of your friends drink coffee. 50% of your friends are already buying some kind of supplements. Most would like to earn more money in their spare time. Most would love to be able to put their job. I haven't had one in decades. I've always been independent, direct sales, straight commission, or small business. And then in this industry, other than the abridged times when it was the wrong company, but I've never seen a company that's more right than XFuse. And let's face it, 50% of people today have no retirement plan. You're looking at it right here. This is your retirement plan. What makes life valuable is great health and an abundant life with time freedom. And this is designed to offer you that. Many of them will join once they hear about this, and they learn that they don't have to do this. They just have to invite people so we can do it for you. This goes on every day, and it's recorded for your convenience, so you can refer to it 7 days a week, folks. Okay, the Healthy Coffee Business, the entire funnel, is available to all our team members through our Power Lead system. Okay, if you're just getting started, we'll get you set up and running with a campaign, and we've got the software to get it out to over 1,000 groups that you can join tomorrow and begin getting free leads. Okay, one of the many ways that we drive our business. In addition to promoted posts on the media, if you will, solo ad traffic, nationwide newspapers, and other media buys. Okay, so this is the Healthy Coffee Biz. Okay, XFuse, catch the wave. You are in front of the wave big time, like you read about. I'm going to come off screen share here. I know Gio and Christina and Mark, everybody had other things to do. I hope you enjoyed that presentation. We'll be back here again live next Tuesday. Make it an awesome and blessed day, because what we're here to do is two things. First off, improve your health dramatically. It's not hard to imagine what it must have been like for Kelly Blue to be on about like 8 or 10 beds for a half a dozen medical conditions. Raise your hand if you know anybody like that. But I'm going to tell you what happened was, over a period of less than a couple of years, she's off all those meds. She feels great, and she's healthier than she's ever been. What if I told you that her daughter was diagnosed stage 4 cancer, and they gave her 6 months or less to live? All right, and sent her to hospice that wouldn't even treat her. All right, so what did Kelly do? She didn't give up on her daughter. She gave her eye drops full of our Focus and our Pro product. And you know what? Over the next few weeks, she gained her appetite, got up, was healthy enough to undergo some treatment, and she's alive today, a true testimony to what these products can do for you. So what you need to do is just get back to the person that shared this video with you. Tell them you'd like to just get started. You can take advantage of our buy one, get one free, or you can jump in, recognize the opportunity to get one of our builder packs and start taking advantage of some of the advanced marketing strategies that are available to you when you join our team today. As they say, make it a great day, because you deserve it. We'll see you next week on the next Hangout. And bye-bye for now.